Bringing the fight to the ground is always a good choice whenever you're dealing with somebody bigger and stronger than you. The ground is a natural limitation right there. Okay, so if you want to bring somebody to the ground safely, you can do. What happens if the guy is bigger than you, stronger than you, and good on defending takedowns? Doing the takedowns with him is going to be kind of hard. So I'm going to bring him inside my guard. I'm going to bring him to my guard, but in a safe way. A way that you can do here on the mats, but you can do on the streets if you need to. Okay? So, let's say here, everybody wears a gi. I'm going to have one hand on the gi here, one hand on the collar, one hand on the arm. Okay, let's say I have a situation on the street. On this case, I'm going to do what he called necktie clinch. I'm going to be close enough. I'm going to be controlling his head. Okay, and this arm, I'm going to go over, and I'm going to be controlling here. With that way, placing my head there, I'm safe. I cannot get struck in a way that's going to be knocking me out or anything like that. Okay, so I'm going to do both ways. How to bring to the guard from this way and the gi way. So first, right there, I'm going to make sure that I put the foot on the hip, just to make sure that I can put him away, and I'm going to bring him to my guard in a safe way. What side I'm going to use to put the foot on the hip? Who can tell me? The same one as the hand on the collar, or the one of the hand that I have the control on the arm here? What do you think? Who can tell me? Hand on the collar? The arm? Okay. But why? Who knows?
Throw him off balance.
Very good, Moon. This side, he is holding my arm. I'm holding his collar. I'm not controlling his arm here. If I put that foot on the hip, look what happens. This is one thing. He lifts sometimes my foot and make me fall. Sometimes he trips and do a takedown on me. So this is not the best way. Okay? So the foot that goes with the hip is on the same side of the hand on the arm. Because here I'm controlling his arm. It's harder for him to trip. Put the foot on the hip. As soon as you put the foot on the hip, you notice that your foot is sideways. You're going to have your foot sideways. You push his hip away. Then you bend your leg, and little by little, you're going to go down. You see that I don't hit my head on my back on the floor. I don't hit my head on the floor. I go really little by little doing the position. You know also that because of the control, because of the foot on the hip, I make him stay with a really bad posture. There's nothing like time to react or time for him to do something like really effective from here. Okay? Then, when I have that control, I have a lot of things to do. What I'm going to do here is that I'm going to bring him inside my close guard. So what I'm going to do, bring him towards you by pulling the collar and bending your leg and bump your hip at the same time. So I'm going to bring him close to you, bend your leg, look, lift your hip. 1, 2. He's going to be safely inside your guard. As soon as he gets here, that hand on the outside lapel goes to the inside, one deep, and I have the control on the arm here. You guys know that from here, I have a lot of variations to do, a lot of things to do. Okay? On the other situation, I want to bring him inside my guard, kind of in a street fight or in a self-defense situation. Like I said, I'm going to clinch him. I'm going to be close enough. Hand on the arm, hand on the neck. I'm going to do a little step back towards the side that I have the control on the arm. My foot goes on the hip, just as the other. So, little step back, push, go little by little, and keep controlling him right here. The same way. I control the head, I control the arm. So the punch is not really an option. I'm controlling the arm this side. Let's say he tries to punch with the other hand. I'm always going to have that foot to bottom to protect myself. So I'm going to be protected here. But I want to bring him close to me, to the guard. What I'm going to do, same thing. Bend his leg, pull his head down, lift your hip, cross the leg. Whenever you cross the leg, look. Control the arm, control the head. My elbow is here. He doesn't hit me well also. From here, I'm going to have a lot of options as well. Okay? All right, guys. So let's go ahead and grab your partners, and let's do this 2 ways. Okay? Let's go. I'm going to hold now one hand here on the ankle. It's very important for you guys to not be square on this case. You guys are going to be more sideways. Okay? In a way that I have fully extension of this leg. Then, that hand on the arm goes here to the ankle. Okay? So, whenever this hand goes to the ankle, This other hand on the collar goes to the hand that I was grabbing on the arm. So it's still going to be isolating one side. Okay, you notice that I have a free leg right here. And you notice also that he's still going backwards. So that free leg goes and creates a kind of a hook here on his other leg. That's why he called tripod. Okay, so I have a control of one ankle. The other leg is controlled by my own leg. So you see that I'm not going to have my leg sideways and do like this. I'm going to have like kind of like a hook like that. I'm going to be opening this way. Okay, so what I'm going to do here, guys, simple. Just going to push his hip, bring this foot towards you, and because he's going backwards, remember, he's trying to go backwards to avoid him to recover the guard. Oh, look, he falls. Whenever he falls, okay, he fell. Okay, he still can come on top of me. But remember, I have one arm and I have one ankle here. So the same leg that I used to open to make him fall, I post the foot on the mat, I lift my hip, that leg goes all the way back, and as soon as I stand up, he's not going to be able to follow me because of what? Look, he doesn't have a support. I have his leg and I have his arm. Okay, so try to stand up now. You can't. Because I have his leg and I have his arm. From here now, you guys know what to do. Throw his leg and his arm to one side and knee on belly to control him. So throw the legs and the arm. Not too much with your arm, but with your hip, like that. Hands on the shoulder, knee on belly, and you control the guy. So it's a really good way for you to get a dominant position without having to take him down or knock him down. Okay, again. So, I roll the foot on the hip, boom, I go back, so try to bring it close, he can't, 1, 2, oh, I got him here. Boom, sweep, post the foot, move your leg back, boom, and lift. From here, throw everything, hand on the shoulder, knee on back. Okay, that's what you're going to do now. It's a good way, guys, for you to see this in a practical situation. Not in a jiu-jitsu tournament only, but you can see also in MMA. You can see in the Pride fights, there's a guy called Ricardo Arona. For you guys that remember him for like the old days of Pride, he was really good on that. He did a couple of really good guys. He did that sweep in MMA. Okay, let's go, guys. Get your partners.
That's a good one, man.